Okay. It is that time again. Time for streaming time. Don't have a ton of confidence in the game today. It's a narrative, walking sim sort of dealio. But when I was testing out controls, I did walk off the edge of the map and fall into the void. So, you know, if you can't get the walking right, we'll see. Nope. Come on, show up on... Yeah, okay. It's one of those that doesn't like to play nice with the recording, but I think it's working now. Play. 1958. Rust Belt, America. You can say Pittsburgh. Walk to the closed trolley station. Alright, problem number one. I can't tell which one's supposed to be the trolley station because they're all untextured. Also, I think this is one of those games where strafe walking, like walking forward and strafing at the same time at a diagonal, makes you go a little bit faster. And I'm just gonna pick these randomly. I only rode the trolley once when I was a kid. I remember the incline the most. It was slow but mesmerizing. Peeking over the railing, I could see the slopes of the Mount Adams roll down towards the water basin. The wind lashing against the railing was thrilling. I typically hate the wind. It cuts right through me, but in that moment, I didn't mind at all. Am I at the station yet? I used to hang out around here more often. I would come down here with friends. We would drink pop and run around in the alleys knocking over garbage cans to scare stray cats. And then I fell into the infinite nothingness. That was a bummer. Is this where the trolley station is? I don't think it wants you to walk too quickly. I think it ran out of... That's gone. I think it ran out of scripting. Restart. Let's try that one again. This time without power walking. Don't walk too fast now or you'll run out of reality. I can't believe the trolley was gone. It was such a landmark in the city. Every day walking to and from work, I would watch the trolley cars climbing the Mount Adams incline. The sound of the incline was unmistakable. The steady rhythm of their mechanical ascent and the interlocking of the carriage at the gatehouse is music to my ears. Thinking of it now makes the hair on the back of my neck stand on end. This is not a real person. This is a trolley car that walks like a man. I used to hang out around here more often. I would come down here with friends. We would drink pop and run around in the alleys, knocking over garbage cans to scare stray cats. And then I would go... We had so much fun. I don't remember laughing as hard as I did when my cousin was caught in a tree by his trousers. Fireman had to come and get him down, and his face was beet red with embarrassment. And then I went along the tracks like the trolley car that I am. Beep, beep. Come on, I'm not even walking too fast now. Oh, we've done it. I'm approaching the work site. Okay. Thanks for telling me. Before getting started, I should get my tools and look over the checklist to see what needs to get done today. Alright. I want you to think, where are the tools? You're wrong, they're over here. Here's what I have to do today. Board up the gatehouse ticket counters. I need some boards to do that. I assume. Maybe not. Board up the gatehouse? Okay. I've done it. Have I done it over here too, through my telekinesis? No. Gotta also, like, do something with the schedule, and I forgot the other one. Is it this? Nope. Just smear my nose on everything until I find what I'm supposed to do. Now I'm gonna be strafe walking again. Deja vu. I've seen this sight before. I don't know the words, but door. Okay, I can go back. Take papers out of the office and dispose of next door. Office. Trolley schedule. Suppose nothing needs doing in there. That's suspicious. Tons of papers. The door is so violent. The papers. The table does not exist. I can walk right through it. That door isn't OSHA. It should open inwards. Now, where do I go to dispose of the papers? I have to dispose of next door. That doesn't help. And what? Okay. And wherever the schedule is. I've been clicking like clicking does anything. Now that door exists. He's done it, folks. He's disposed of the papers. Now, where is that schedule? I mean, it makes sense that the schedule is like here, right? Does it only appear once I've clicked on it at the tools? Moen Sherman. Alright, does this exist now? It does! Take down the trolley schedule? I think I need to... Well, luckily I have my bright red stop sign in my pocket. It's all the work I need to do today. I'll start heading home. I'll try not to fall off the universe this time. I sure did. You can't tell me what to do. Drugs. 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 But the paper printed... I didn't even read it. The closure was so sudden that the Daily Eagle probably couldn't stop the presses in time. I'll have to wait until the evening edition to read more about it. Drugs. Drugs. My boss didn't really tell me much about the closure. I figured he knew I was desperate for work and wouldn't ask too many questions. I hope keeping my mouth shut gets me a longer-term job. Drugs. Maybe I can work in one of the 1,000 drugstores in this town. Sometimes the mouse shows up. Finally home, in the middle of the street. Man, does that red sign just stick out? I have to take the incline carriage halfway up to the dismantling station. Chugga, 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 chugga. Now I can ride with my kin. I was just gonna say, are we just gonna barrel through that? That also has definitely no tracks. I see it here. Are you mesmerized yet? Remember the distinctive sound of the trolley going up the incline? I stayed up thinking about burning those papers. Those poor papers! Why would the managers want to get rid of all those records? Wouldn't they have to hand over the financial records to the city? One. Two. Maybe there was a reason the trolley's closed. I think I could walk this incline faster. The tools are downstairs. I better get started on today's work. Bet even this guy could have walked up there faster if he went diagonally. They're out lost and found lockers in station office. Lay in baby to rest. No, that's not how that goes. Where does it want me to go to find this office? I don't suppose my office is on the top of those boxes. Strafe, 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 strafe. Yes. Yeah, dispose of them. Who needs them? These doors are OSHA compliant. It was the 1950s. No one knew what safety was. Start dismantling incline and stack removed boards. That sounds like a big job. How do I start? Over here, I guess? No, it doesn't want me to go all the way down. Oh, here. Just dismantle this part. Whoosh! Pew! My laser beams take out the boards. Whoa, I'm beat. Good time was had by all. Disconnect phone lines from shuttered office. Don't have time for articles. No thes here. Wait a minute. This office isn't shuttered. Please, I just want to open the door. Please. Why is it so hard? There's no button. You just get close. That looks a little more shuttered. Not much, though. Cut phone wire for incoming complaint calls. Ain't need those anymore! That's all the work I need to do today. I'll start heading home. I've done it. Walk past all the drugstores. Dismantling the incline was exhausting. Taking it apart was difficult. I can only imagine what it must have taken to put all that together. I always admired how the incline was built. Luckily, I don't have to take the rest of the incline apart until after the foreclosure of the property. Who knows when that will be. Have you taken apart the incline? You know, a bit. I did good enough. I only said 2 things today. Finally home. Okay. Might be able to tell that I'm not really feeling this one. Boom, boom. Boom. Oh, boom, boom. The bass guitar of danger. I have to take the incline to the top of Mount Adams to the final work site. I'm not touching anything. Oh, don't worry about me. I'm not tired. You're just boring. Take the trolley to the top, if you say so. Take another 20 minutes to get up there. I didn't take out all those boards. Come on. You're lying to me, game. What else have you been lying about? I bet you were lying about the soda. I'm not looking forward to work today. My body still hurts from yesterday. I don't wanna. Another day like yesterday will have me sore for the rest of the week. Either way, it needs to get done. Maybe I'll get time and a half. When do we get to the ride? This is the ride! I love every time I can use that. Escalators! Who wants to go to Escalator Land? There's still half the ride to go! Going at a rip-roaring 1.2 miles per hour! I wonder what I'd do with a little extra money. I'd open up a savings account. I've been meaning to do this for years, but I've never had much left over at the end of the month. Soon I won't have to live paycheck to paycheck. So were you saying that you were paid badly by the trolleys, and so it'd be better if they were taken away? There were a lot of strikes on trolley system of trolley system workers, because yeah, they weren't paid well. I did a little research. I read a quarter of a Wikipedia page, which I assume is about half of the research these guys did. It makes me yawn. You know, before this I was playing Pokemon Stadium. Now that's a game. We're almost there. I don't want to go to work today. Well, don't worry. You have a minute. The tool shed is straight ahead. Let me see what I've got to do today. I don't trust you for a second. Oh, it is straight ahead. Miracle upon miracles. I like all the boxes in the background. Clean out locker in gatehouse break room. Baby in Wayne's stained mother. This kid gives me some serious yawns. This doesn't look right. Can I move a little faster, please? Ooh, look at this reused asset. That is not the correct one. Punk. Please let me inside. Found it. Clean out the personal items. Bah, bah, bah. It's so hard to use doors. Please, I'm sorry. Pave over roads to cover defunct rails. Yeah, just pave over this real quick. Man, he's quick. This doesn't take, like, a team of workers and multiple days. Just do it like that. Just... Also, these other rails, keep them. We like them. Take old trolley to barn for retrofitting. Okay. We're doing it. Slowly. Not in a hurry. And Choo Choo Charles comes up from behind. Did I do it? I don't know, do you want me to touch this? Yeah. Just get decked by that. Back it up, back it up. Front side, back side. You are king. We've done it. Start heading home. Did they change the streets? They look weird. I don't know if I'm going back tomorrow. I don't want to see the trolley disappear. Dismantling the incline just feels wrong to me. So many kids will grow up without ever knowing the joy of riding the incline. The city won't ever be the same. You know what? You grew up without knowing the civil rights movement, so maybe don't talk. Something has to be done. The company is certainly trying to hide something. I just can't figure out what or why. Either way, it's got to the point where staying silent is not an option. I've never considered myself a whistleblower. I should keep going back to work to see what else I can collect and discover. If I put together some credible evidence of wrongdoing, then maybe I can get others to see what I see. I'd hate to just become another conspiracy theorist. I don't think that term existed yet. I think that term was invented in like the 70s to discredit hippies. Maybe I'm mistaken. You arrive home exhausted. While contemplating the last couple of days, you drift out to sleep. In the coming months since the trolley closed, the city has gone into steadier decline. An effort by the new private municipal company to create a bus service has failed, leaving the city responsible for recuperating the loss of a public transportation system. In time, your city, like so many others across the Rust Belt, realized that they were duped into thinking that private interest would help public good. Years later, local politicians initiate large-scale projects to bring the trolley back in an effort to revitalize urban centers, but the system never really recovers to its former glory. Regardless of the consequences, you don't return to work the following day. You walk by the demolition site often and watch the incline slowly disappears from existence. A friend lends you a camera to document the demolition. Eventually, you publish a book of your photos along with a short memoir with stories of riding the incline. Imagine being that boring. That what you miss was riding a very slow trolley car up a slope. This is what life before video games was like. This is what people did for fun. What a sad, meaningless existence they led. The destruction of public transportation is obviously a tragedy, but, I mean, the issue was privatizing it, not getting rid of the trolleys. You can get rid of the trolleys and still have robust public transportation. You'll find that countries that do have it, like many European countries, Japan, China, and such, don't have trolleys. They have better things. So what's interesting about the closure of trolley systems is that largely they probably would have gone away in the 1940s if it weren't for World War II. Because basically lots of workers who were doing stuff for the war effort were using the trolleys to get to work, and so it would have been a very bad look to remove them then, and it would have hindered the war effort. No one would have won, right? But after that, it's like, no, I don't need them anymore. Yeah, they can't call us unpatriotic now. But, like, there's no reason good buses or other types of trains can't work. It's just the problem was privatization. If private companies ran the trolleys would have failed. Late 60s. Yeah. That one was still not an hour. And yet it felt like an eternity. That's it for today. Next time, let's see if there's something more interesting next time, please. Woodland Chaser. It's like a shmup. We'll see. A shmup